I'm like I said, still tired. I'm still seeing everyone talking about, well, we're ready now for a female doctor. How about we let it happen? Don't force it. Just
Yeah.
let it be.
If it comes about naturally and there's a reason to
Yeah,
do it, yeah.
yeah. I have no problem. Like I said, you give me a really good actress, that's fine. I don't
That's
care.
like the rumors with James Bond that Idris Elba was going to be the next James Bond. And it's
Mhm.
like, yeah, I can understand people being like, "Oh, why is there going to be a black James Bond?" But he's like a perfect person for the role,
Yeah, yeah.
you know.
He's just in general, he's a fantastic actor.
And it,
So
like, let's say some broad comes along and she would make a good doctor. Okay,
right.
fine,
Yeah, I have no
do
problem.
it.
Again, like I said, I have no problem with it. What you know? What kills me is along that same line is the Ronda Rousey redoing fucking Roadhouse thing.
Yeah,
It's like first and foremost, Roadhouse is just a crappy film. I mean,
yeah,
it's
it
meant
wasn't the best.
yeah, but regardless, it's a it's you don't why remake it? You know, there's no point for it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but
So
it
did
is
you
the way.
guys get that text I sent you on Tuesday?
Yeah, ACDC show.
Fuck yeah, dude. And apparently that one was, I guess, the best one on the tour so far
Oh yeah.
because they filmed it for DVD in Chicago. There,
Oh,
they had helicopters up around Wrigley Field the whole night.
what a shocker! I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
it looked like it kind of needed
yeah.
it.
It was cool as fuck, man. And then,
To get out.
and it's funny because like her boss from work,
uh,
it lives like 2 blocks from Wrigley Field.
uh,
Like she basically can go up to her roof and watch the games if she wants.
right.
So, like, about 10 o'clock, she got a message from her. What the fuck? I thought they were supposed to be done by 10. Fireworks? Because they finished up with For Those About the Rocks. They were firing cannons and fucking fireworks
Right.
for the
Right.
last hour of the show.
Oh, I got into it today at work. One of the girls I work with, or women I work with, she's talking about her son was listening to some band. I'm like, I have no clue who they are. She goes, God, I said, listen, I spent all day yesterday listening to Who's 50 Greatest Hits. I said, I don't want to hear about this crap music you're calling today.
Yeah. That show got pushed back, man. I got tickets for that, too.
Oh, really?
I guess Roger Daltrey has some kind of infection right now. And the doctors are telling him not to tour, so they had to cancel the rest of the U.S. shows, and they're hoping to redo them back in the spring coming up. Because we were supposed to be up at United Center on November 10th. But, yeah.
I'm supposed to be in Texas right around that time, so
Yeah.
it happens. Well, hopefully we will. I mean, or hopefully I will. So yeah, that Doctor Who episode was fantastic. I was sitting here with my wife, and as they stopped, and I said, because I saw what happened, I'm like, oh, you rat bastards! I know we're right. I'm like, you rat. Started off great because it's like, oh, you sneaky fuckers.
Yeah, yeah.
They started off, and then the way they ended it, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I gotta wait till next week. You sons
And
of
fuck,
bitch.
dude, this is like when Matt Smith and all them were in. This was like season finale levels of episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just like literally kicked you right in the ass. I love how he comes out on a tank and a guitar. That
Yeah.
was great. He
Yeah,
does
yeah.
play really well too. His band wasn't so hot from the '80s, but
Right.
what was it called? I forget. It was him and Craig Ferguson were in it, and
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
remember the name of it. Something like Radio Boys or something like that. It was some like poppy, like a pop punk, that glam rock poppy punk from the '80s.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Trying to be a little,
Oh, the
trying to-
best stuff.
Well, it kind of buzzcocky, I guess I would say.
Yeah.
Like the Buzzcocks, kind of like that area. Still punk rock, but not real punk rock. But a little more upbeat, poppy sound.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I never knew how to place the Buzzcocks for a band. I never did.
Yeah, like some of the early stuff was really good, and then like
Yeah.
kind of like the Damned when they went from like pretty much original punk to like goth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like again, Early Damned is the same. Yeah, there's a lot of bands like that. I've
Yeah.
noticed. That just kind of
You know, they start out one way and evolve and find their groove, and
right. Yeah, I mean,
some continue to prosper, and some just fade away because of it.
Yeah, some of it happens. I mean, but I mean, Exploited never really changed. I mean,
Well, yeah,
I mean, you find, I guess, yeah. It's like I saw something somewhere that Bruce Dickinson said the first album of Iron Maiden was complete shit.
yeah. They're on tour too, where they should be pretty soon. They just put out a new album.
Did they? Or-
Yeah, It's not bad.
Another Dungeons and Dragons esque.
Yeah, more or less. There's a new Motorhead album out. That one's good.
Didn't they just play not too long ago?
My buddy went and saw him last week in Indianapolis.
Yeah, as I say, I know they just played not too long ago.
Yeah, they were at Riot Fest up here.
That's what it was.
That's the fucking problem with that fucking concert. We can't get any bands that show up anymore. Everybody goes to Riot Fest. Guar doesn't come here for a normal show.
Right. They don't do the Christmas show or not. I mean,
No.
Halloween show.
No.
Man, I must have been a lot. I haven't done because I remember going. I mean, that was like you can guarantee sometime around Halloween, Guar was going to play.
Right. Well, I mean, with the old Riot Fest, that wasn't a big deal because you would go to a Riot Fest show not knowing it was a Riot Fest show because everything wasn't cut down to half an hour per band. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, yeah, because they also had it all at like 4 or 5 different venues.
Yeah.
All
over the course of a week, you know?
Yeah. To go one night, you might have to go to 3 different venues to catch all the bands you want. You're like, fuck.
Yeah. And you weren't guaranteed to see them all. Now they're all on 2 stages at that fucking park up on the north side.
Yeah. Well, that was the same thing with like Lollapalooza. That's when shot straight downhill too. I mean, the way Lollapalooza was, you knew I'm gonna check out these fucking bands, and there's all this shit, and then I got these side shows I can check out. Now it's just like, ugh, you know.
Well, it's the same thing with Warped Tour nowadays.
Oh,
I mean, Warped Tour's always been like that, but at least
true.
Well, the first time I went was '98 at the United Center,
right?
And it was nice because there was 4 stages,
right?
And the stages didn't really go over each other because like we went and lined up to see or got in front of one of the stages to see, I forget which band it was, and while they were setting up, Aquabats were playing like right next to that stage on the other stage.
See, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, and then so we're in like the front for this other band we were waiting to see, watching the Aquabats, not 20 feet away. Yeah. And then as soon as this band was done, we turned around, walked to the other side of the place, and the Specials are playing.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was like you walked maybe about half a mile and you saw, or even half a football field because it was about the size of a football field in there, you know.
Right.
So that was originally nice. Yeah. They moved to the Tweeter Center, and then it was like you had to walk fucking through a crowd of people to see Pennywise or some shit. And
we'll go, wow, I forgot how much they suck. Go walk somewhere else.
Let's see what band was playing. Blink-182, I think, was the band that was playing, and it was all soccer moms and their kids in the audience.
Oh my god!
And we were trying to go see. I think we had just finished watching CKY. We had to push our way through to get over to see if NoFX was playing, and it turns out they'd already played or something like that. So we had to push our way back through to go see Ice-T on a different stage. So it is a weird show, but it was it was a good time.
Yeah, who was I was talking to someone obviously younger than myself.
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah, I listen to punk rock. I said, whoa. Before you say you listen to punk rock, how old are you?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna guess your punk is probably Blink-182.
Yeah.
That's your punk rock.
or it's always funny to hear, oh, I love ska. Real Big Fish is my favorite band.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
No, it's horrible.
And it's never even like third wave that's decent. It's always just fucking garbage that they say.
Yeah, no, it's all crap. It's all crap. I was just handed some Dairy Queen. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I mean, no one goes out of their comfort zones with that when they hear music. Like, oh, well, yeah, I listen to ska. Like you said, Real Big Fish. I'm like, okay, can you go back a step? No.
Yeah, right.
Go listen to the Specials,
Yeah.
Selector or something. I can't do that. My brain will literally explode if I had to think outside my box.
Yeah, Two Tone's way out there. I mean, it's not just, shit pop punk with a fucking horn section.
Right. Quick, faster.
Yeah.
I blame the Boss Tones for that one, though.
Yeah, Boss Tones. Real Big Fish. They hit it big and really, really knocked it into
Admittedly,
the
though, at
garbage.
least some of the Boss Tones still kept that two-tone / early ska sound. Not all their songs were really, really fast. They were Yeah, Real Big Fish are just kind of pretty much, one of the culprits.
Less Than Jake's another one.
It's like, I think Rollins put it best I was a jock that used to beat up the crazy kids. Now I play a trombone in a ska band in like Long Beach.
Yeah.
So I'm cool now.
Yeah.
I wonder if there'll be a fourth wave. God, I wouldn't want to hear it.
Well, you never know. It might actually be good.
You might actually swing back to how it used to be.
It might
Or-
be. It might be something along the lines of because I mean, like, look what Snoop Dogg did there. He did that Snoop Lion album. I mean, it wasn't the greatest thing I've ever heard, but it was actual reggae.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean, I would like to see like with who was doing. I mean, with that resurgence of some of that Northern Soul sound from like Adele and Amy Winehouse and a couple other people. That Northern Soul. I wonder if people start swinging back around to listen to some of that old, like since the Northern Soul and the Sky era was kind of around each other. See if they bring it back.
Yeah.
I mean, Amy Winehouse used to do a couple ska songs,
Right.
old school ska songs. So you never know. I mean, someone might actually pick up on that and go, "Hey, this is a really good idea." I doubt it, but
Yeah.
you can always hope.
I'm trying to
Feel-
think what's popular
I don't
now,
have
and
to-
I couldn't tell you.
What do you mean? I actually have to learn an instrument? Whatever. I got a
Yeah.
computer and a synthesizer. I can totally do everything. So we lost Travis, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. He never jumped online,
His,
and he never contacted us. So
you know what? It's forging industry.
yeah, yeah.
Start
He's-
building all the shit out there, killed himself.
He's working his knives.
You know, he's one of my friends, and I care for him dearly. But man, does he reach far?
Yeah.
Love the guy, man. But still, seriously, I'm gonna build the hardest steel to use, and the most expensive knife to make. I'm gonna try that first out the box, dude.
Yeah.
Step it back a bit. I mean, seriously, let's make some bench made. You know, just say
Yeah.
it. Work a little bit first.
Try it out. See if you can't get it to do what
Yeah.
you want it to do.
It's like I tried to explain to him like the whole scroll working on the iron banisters. I'm like, how about you make an iron banister first, see if you can do it, and then work on the scroll work. Work your way up there, just a tad. You know, I never said I was going to be the greatest martial artist in the world. I had to start somewhere. You know,
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
worked my way in a little bit. So yeah, there was a saw some. I guess if I can pull up the article again. Where I see this.
Just so Travis knows when he finally watches this on Monday. It's a
The
new show.
DJ. Yeah, we've told.
New show.
Yeah, well, no, now we gotta go get desks. Remember what I said? We gotta get desks, and then right in the middle we put
Yeah.
a chair.
Yeah.
They have to sit between us.
It's some kind of monitor for when we have guests, like a mannequin.
Exactly. Just a mannequin with a computer head on it. I think it'd
Yeah.
be great. So this is gonna be our side project.
Yeah. It'll be like a late night talk show. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Two
yeah,
hosts.
exactly. Have you watched any of the new ones now that let's see, what's his face took over?
No. The only thing I've seen lately is Conan. Still watch Conan. That's about it.
I mean, I used to watch the Craig Ferguson one
Yeah.
because I thought Craig Ferguson was hilarious. Well, now he's not on there anymore, so I don't watch it.
Yeah.
Because they got that guy from the Wrong Mans,
Yeah.
or also from the Doctor Who episode,
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the father of Stormageddon.
Yeah.
Anyone keep it track?
And he's the one where when the doctor joined the football team.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I always say Stormageddon because Stormageddon cracks me in the ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Where'd it go? Damn it. So someone put out a thing saying, should we just let pandas die out? Because they put
They ain't doing
I
it-
find it.
They ain't helping themselves, so
Yeah, if they don't want to do it, why do we got to make
Yeah.
them? You know what I mean? But they don't want to. Fine.
yeah. I mean, you hate to see a species die, especially something that's very non-aggressive. But at the same time, if it's not going to breed on its own, it's really
Well, there was also that whole thing of well, they say it's our fault we're doing it. I'm like, I don't think we are.
Yeah.
That's the last time I checked.
I mean, we are pretty much responsible for the almost extermination of the tiger.
Yeah.
But at the same time, putting them in captivity and helping them breed and helping them out, their numbers are coming back. Unlike
Right.
the panda that when we found them, we were like, oh shit, we don't want to wipe this one out. Let's try to help them, and then they fucking continue to decline.
Yeah, we ain't doing it.
Yeah.
They just look at you go, nah, I'm cool. Get like 2 pandas every year. It's like, yeah, you guys are gonna die. Simple fact.
Yeah.
I saw What was I? What was I watching? We talked about last week. We talked about Elon Musk lighting the nukes for Mars, right?
Yeah. No, I don't know if we did. I didn't. If you guys talked about it, I wasn't paying attention. But I did hear about that. Yeah, I listened to a whole thing on. They talked about it on Weird Things recently.
Well, I mean, he has the right idea.
Yeah.
It helps terraform the planet.
I guess that proposal's been around longer than him.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like he has the means to get the nukes to Mars at this point to drop them. So
I like his idea for the 4,000 Wi-Fi satellites he wants to send up.
Well, yeah, that'll be nice if he finally does that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know he wants to do it over to more poor nations first, which I'm fine with. But with 4,000, I'm pretty sure you can cover the planet.
Well, see, the thing is, it's not that he's just trying to do the poor nations. It's just going to be with the way they're going to be orbiting the Earth. Mm-hmm. It's not going to just hit it. He's going to have to blanket the whole thing and make a full matrix. Mm-hmm. And then take over everybody's phones with their drum sounds. And
Skynet's real, baby.
No, you're thinking that. I'm thinking of what are those fucking ball things called that were on that Doctor Who episode?
Oh,
the last humans that were like encased in those balls and they were satellites and
the
Angel Network or whatever it was.
Yeah. Well, that was because that's where they were keeping wasn't that that was the Cybermen, right? What we're talking about?
No. This was not Matt Smith, the one before him, David Tennant.
Oh,
it's the one with the master and he had the laser screwdriver.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
And then he aged him like 900 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I want to say that was like what, season 4 finale or something like that.
Yeah.
With the master.
Yeah, it was the drums of something.
Drums of Gallifrey, wasn't it?
No.
Vanzalore? It was all it is his doctor's heartbeat.
Yeah.
Spoiler. If you haven't caught up now, that's your problem. Not
mine. Even I caught up, so. I caused you guys not to talk about the entirety of the last season, so.
It's not you finally got through them all. What'd you think of the last season?
This is all right. By the end, I was kind of like, man.
Tired of Clara, ready to get rid of her? Because I was.
Tired of Clara, tired of...
She's gone. So, I think this is her last... Now, this is her last season. She's now going to do Queen of... Some, like, the early life of Elizabeth II or something.
Oh,
like
okay.
That. So she's done. So we're not seeing her after this season.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole season just seemed like the writing was like it was written for Matt Smith.
I heard somewhere, and I've never really followed up on this, that Matt Smith was supposed to do one more year, and something came up, and he decided not to. So, and that's why they looked for a new doctor. I think he was supposed to do one more, and after one more, he was done.
With those storylines, it seems like it was written for him.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know though. Whatever. I mean, it was all right. It was not my favorite of the new seasons. I'll be honest with you. Of the stuff since 2005, I would say it was up there. It just wasn't the top.
I was gonna say of the new stuff, 1970s. Right.
Well, no. I'm saying anything past 2005. I would say that I still think, even though Rose is in it, I think what was his name?
Tennant?
No, not Tennant. I got real tired of Tennant real quick.
Christopher Eccleston.
Yes, Eccleston was probably the top one of the new stuff to this point. I mean, I do like Smith a little bit better.
Yeah,
as a character, as the whole. But I think the season was solid for that first 2005 season.
Yeah. Well, it's like I always said. I think there was always talked about David Tennant, and I'll say it again. They had excellent writing. That's what made David Tennant so great. The writing of the shows were great.
Yep.
Character-wise, I was not a fan of him.
Yeah.
Matt Smith's character was a lot more fun until Capaldi came around.
Yeah.
And it just blew them all out of the water because
of the new actors, Capaldi's at the top there. But I think Eccleston's season was the most solid so far out of the new ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly think just the way he well, again, he's pulling out like Pertwee and Baker and stuff. So I mean, his little nuances are a lot of fun, more
Yeah,
fun to
yeah.
watch.
Again, he's also the one that actually grew up with the old doctors too. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then
Well,
Tennant,
you know,
I think Tennant was all nepotism because he was married to number five's daughter.
mhm. But that it was later.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That
whatever.
was just me making jokes. I saw some fucking scattered about thing about how he married this guy and blah 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 blah, and I'm like listening to it and I go, no one fucking cares. It's all a bunch of goddamn coincidences.
Yeah, right. You just happen to be someone on set.
Yeah.
Whatever. So new show. Let's see. There's Muppets start Tuesday.
Yes.
Tell me you're excited. Tell me you're
My
excited.
DVR's already set for it, brother.
Good, good. It looks like it's going to turn out to be a great show.
Yeah.
You know.
New Bugs Bunny show starts tomorrow.
There's a Bugs Bunny show coming out.
Yeah, it's going to be on Cartoon Network at 5 p.m. Central. After this show's come out, since we're on the air. But it's called Wabbit.
Wabbit, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be like little 15-minute episodes.
Oh, see, I have. Yeah, I'll be at work. That sucks. I'd love to
Yeah.
check that.
Set your DVR. Or set the.
Well, I'll
But
find it later.
it's going to be on Cartoon Network, so they'll rerun it about 100 fucking times.
Yeah, it's true. I'll catch it somewhere.
Yeah.
Did you see Nickelodeon's talking about doing a new channel of all '90s cartoons from
Oh.
Nickelodeon's
But
era?
only 90s kids will watch it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Right after they
still-
vote for D's Nuts and some other stupid thing the internet's come up with.
I just think it's a great idea, so I could rewatch all the Ren and
And
Stimpy.
I'm going to have to bleep that. Damn it.
We can watch Rocco and stuff. On
Yeah,
there, '90s cartoon.
And then,
It's no different than Boomerang.
yeah. Oh, no, I get it. I get what it is.
You know.
No, I'm just tired of that whole goddamn 90s joke, 90s kids joke. Only 90s kids will get this. Shut the fuck up. It's like there was some like one of those kids react videos. You ever watch those?
Mm-hmm.
The Fine Brothers do them. And there was one. It was like kids react to like the what was it?
Super Nintendo.
No, I think it was regular Nintendo. And they were trying to figure out how to start it up, and they had like the one gal from Game of Thrones on there, like the young one, and like this one girl goes, "Oh, I should know the equipment of my people," and then they go, "Your people?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'm a '90s kid." They go, "When were you born?" She goes, "It was like October 12th, 1999." It's like you're not a '90s kid, you fucking idiot. But
Have
you
you
got to be
seen-
popular.
Have you seen Have you seen the Grandma's Getting High video? Oh my God, that's hilarious. Three grandmothers getting high in Washington State. What a great video!
Yeah.
I mean they're trying to play Jenga. They're playing cards, eating snacks.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hilarious. They're like, I feel good. Am I smiling a lot? I'm like, that's great. They got a bong and then they get a vaporizer, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
One of them's like, "This looks like a dildo. I've just never seen on the top of it." I'm like, "Whoa, Grandma!" cut that."
So, since we don't have Travis here, did you watch Bergaragons, the Gacha bike?
I've not caught. I have not watched the new one yet.
Oh my God, there's 42 episodes. It just ended yesterday.
I have not. Yeah, I've been out of the loop.
Okay.
I was watching the prison thing from Geki no Tsuki.
Okay.
That up.
So Bandy and Megwin are on this one.
Okay.
And basically, Megwin has to. They both got scooters, not motorcycles, scooters. And they're taking a bike trip on a planned route from Tokyo to Osaka.
Okay.
And it's normally like a 2-day trip by those scooters. But what they do is every hour they have to stop and use a gacha machine, which is, one of those capsule toy machines.
Right.
There's like enough for every one of the hours inside the machine.
Uh-huh.
And the first day, 2 of them are gasoline tickets, 3 of them are for meals, and the rest are user instructions, or fan instructions. So,
Right.
they basically have to go through, and they can't get gas unless one of the gas one comes up. They can't eat if this other one comes up. Like, one of the
Right.
first ones they get is Megwin has to take off his socks and soak them before riding out. So they do this every hour until they hit the thing, and it ran for a couple weeks there because there's 42 episodes. It's really good. If they didn't get a gas one, they had to sit on the side of the road and wait for an hour until the next one. It was pretty good, man.
I can't believe they haven't been picked up for anything. It's still just internet based.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, no one's picked that up on Japanese television. Why not?
You know what? I've seen a lot of him doing stuff for TV channels and stuff like that on his personal channel, but it's like all in Japanese, so I don't know exactly what it is. And
Okay.
I don't know if he's actually just making enough money that he doesn't want to go public like that. He wants the worldwide exposure.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Because, I mean, like, Japanese TV is very closed system. Like, we get Gaki no Suki over here through YouTube and people putting it out there. But if
Right.
it wasn't for the internet, no one would have seen it.
Yeah, exactly.
Where on YouTube, he's doing stuff all over the world. He's coming to the States to do stuff just because people invite him over. You know, I mean,
Right.
he
Right.
married his Australian translator on a couple months back. That's when they did the
Yeah.
barbecue one.
I guess that's the burger one when they're in the U.S., which made me laugh because
Yeah.
can I have please the
Most popular combo. That was one of the instructions. He had to go to a local restaurant and order the most popular combo, and then they're like, "Oh man, you guys been watching for a while."
Yeah, that was great. Most popular combo.
Yeah.
Comes back. I can't do that gigantic burgers.
And there was the sushi one where they did the same thing.
Exactly. What did you guys get that giant plate?
Did you watch the one in Australia when they were doing the barbecue?
I haven't seen the Australian one yet. Either.
Okay. So when they were down there for Megwin's wedding, they did
Uh-huh.
one with, I guess his wife's name's Amanda. And it was like one of her friends from Australia. So he's like cool with it. He's like a bigger dude, you know. Just like big Australian dude. Like your typical looking Australian dude, what you'd think of, like the blonde hair and all that shit.
Right.
And they had to go to barbecue places, and all they could order was the most popular combo. Most popular barbecue combo is what it was. And then it was like, you know, it was Megwin, Falcon, and then this dude. I can't remember what his name was offhand. But yeah, it was pretty good. They took it back to a park and they'd cook it up, and then they'd have to eat it before the next draw.
Oh man. See, that's what I love about that's the good and the bad of the internet is you will find stuff like Garagons, and then you'll have stuff where you're like, who thought this was our show?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there's our.
Nobody's watching this.
Nobody cares.
Maybe Hank. Maybe Chuck.
I just like, yeah, man. I just, you know what? I was discussing with someone yesterday. I said, "Oh, you do a podcast?" I said, "You could call it that."
Yeah.
I mean, we do it. Whether anyone listens to it or not, it's a different story. I have no qualms with the fact that we're trying to beat out other millions of other shows
Yeah.
that are there. You know, literally, we have like a 1 in a million chance of ever being heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We get a little uptick when we have some kind of pseudo celebrity on.
yeah. I mean, so it is what it is, and if
Yeah.
no one listens, no one listens. That's their business.
No
gonna do
offense
it-
to anybody we've had on the show, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like we're having like the Kardashians or some shit on here who are considered celebrities. We're having people that we think are celebrities on.
Shit.
Yeah.
Did you see one of them was wearing a Slayer shirt?
That's a high fashion thing, dude. You can get that at Hot Topic.
Yeah, I can't. I'm like, and then I think they put side by side. They put up the guitarist from Slayer. It says "Kill the Kardashians."
Yeah.
He had that shirt on. I'm like, yeah, good. I heard the new Slayer album wasn't all that hot either.
I haven't listened to it.
Speaking of,
I got that Apple Music, so I have access to it. I just haven't listened to it.
yeah, no, I heard it wasn't. It's not one of their best.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Their albums are hit or miss though. They'll have ones like they'll have some like amazing ones, and they'll have some that are just like, oh, okay, that's Slayer.
yeah,
You know.
you expect, right?
Yeah. Like World Painted Blood was okay. It was good.
Yeah.
Wasn't the greatest thing I've ever heard. You know.
Yeah. Saw the
Seasons in the
Heavens-
Abyss was amazing. So.
You know, one of my favorite. You know, it's like I actually had to get in an argument with somebody over how good Ronnie James Dio was.
I like Ronnie James.
They're like, "Oh, he's horrible." I'm like, "How dare you say that Ronnie James Dio is
Man, he
bad?"
was a rainbow in the dark.
Yeah, Rainbow in the Dark.
A holy
was it-
diver.
Yeah, Holy Diver. Well, just the original, just being in Rainbow. For
Yeah,
God's
yeah.
sake.
Yeah.
Come on, Ride the Tiger. I mean,
Yeah.
every time I listen to Ronnie James Dio music, I for some reason feel like I need to jump on like, you know, get a cape, climb a mountaintop, summon lightning. I don't know, just it's
Yeah.
Dio. That's what you do.
Back when I was working back at BP, we used to have this van ride every morning over to the job site, you know. And one morning, it was the day after Ronnie James Dio died. And me and this one dude would always fuck around, and we'd put on something on the radio and just like claim that it was a different band. You know, you'd put on like it'd be like something off of 10 from 6 by what's their names? Fucking Bad Company. You know, it'd be like something by Bad Company. And it'd be like, oh, isn't this that Foreigner band? You know, and we'd just go with that. So we get in, and the dude just looks to me one morning, and he goes, hey, man, just flip on the radio. Put on some Ronnie James. Turned it on. First station I go to, it was Holy Diver. It's like perfect. We both played it off like it was supposed to happen. Someone was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it's Ronnie, dude. I mean, I never listened to him while he was in Sabbath.
Yeah.
So,
I mean...
I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
It's like listening to Van Hagar. Nobody wants to.
No, yeah.
Nothing good came of that era.
Yeah, no, it's like Sabbath. Yeah, okay, dude. Don't get me wrong. It's not like Ronnie James Dio isn't. It's Ronnie James Dio, but Sabbath is, you know, Ozzy. I'm sorry, that's just what it is. You know, Dio.
It's like listening to anybody else in Queen.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Yeah.
That would just be the dumbest thing.
And I mean, I know that they made some music. That's fine.
Yeah.
They did that one album with what's his name from Bad Company, if I'm not mistaken. And it wasn't bad. It was just
no, you can't.
It wasn't Freddie Mercury, you know.
How do you it's hard to Freddie Mercury is always going to be just it's Freddie Mercury. There's never going to be another guy like Freddie Mercury. You're never going to have
that happens. That's like catching lightning in a jar, and there's only one other band that's done it right.
Oh, yeah, and
that is Bon Scott to Brian Johnson in AC/DC.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, that's the only band I've ever seen done it that has done it, and it worked.
Yeah,
you know,
it's true. It's very true. Yeah.
And it's because they both had similar sound. It doesn't make any sense, but they both had similar sound.
Yeah, that's probably why. Otherwise, it probably wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. Well, that's like when what's his name? Left Cannibal Corpse. The original singer started 6 Feet Under.
Okay.
And then George Fisher came in and took over for him. Mm-hmm. And like for 3 or 4 albums, they weren't good. Right. It was like they were trying to be Cannibal Corpse and they were just trying too hard. Right. And then they released the album Kill. And it was like they just gave up and just started doing it the way they felt like it needed to be done. And the album was great, and they've been great ever since.
I gotcha.
Though I'm sure most people won't agree that Cannibal Corpse is a great band in the first place.
You can wrestle them down, dude. It's like, just shoot them down. Fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I'll never, I mean, I get the idea that, like, hey, we don't have our singer anymore. Our singer's passed. We need somebody new. It happens. But, I mean, I think it's easier to trade out people who play instruments than a singer. Once you
definitely.
Because I mean, anyone can mimic a sound. They might have a little bit different play on it, but you can live through it.
Yeah.
I mean, Metallica did it. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. Though, admittedly, the original bass player for Metallica was 10 times better. But
yeah. Well, that's like with The Who.
Yeah.
They lost 2 members, and they've just replaced them with just basically studio performers at this point.
Yeah.
But the day Roger Daltrey's gone, that's it.
That's it. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get that
Townsend can tour as himself, but he's not going to come back as The Who again.
Yeah. I mean, Townsend played by himself for the longest time.
Yeah. Well, Daltrey performed by himself too for a long time too.
Yeah.
So.
It's like saying, I mean, it was like Motorhead. Let's go Motorhead. Let Me Go. There's no fucking way you're going to have another band.
Name another person in Motorhead.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Lemmy Kilminster or nothing.
Yeah. I mean, that's just that whole idea. Maybe they can bring back Hawkwind. I don't know. Yeah. No one remembers it. That's all right. Yeah. You can take this.
I mean, there's bands that have done it successfully, but it's not like they had a memorable singer either, though.
Right.
And people like, as with this conversation started out, Ozzy has a very specific voice.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is that it's got to be if, like you said, I mean, some singers you can switch in and out. If the front man's not really very, very prominent, it's not going to work. I mean,
didn't Boston do that?
I think Boston did that.
Yeah, didn't what's his name pass, and then they had another guy come in.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It's just,
but then again, it's Boston. Great band, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he had the vocal range of Freddie Mercury or Jimmy Page or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna get the sound. That's all I'm saying. So unlike Doctor Who, where you can just change people in and out, and no
Yeah.
one's gonna care.
Well, Guar's done it now too, though.
Well, yeah.
But then again, they do it as a it's not the same guy. You know, they don't say like, oh, this is our new singer. It's like, this is the new guy who took over the band, and it's the original Beefcake. So.
Well, yeah. Didn't they get rid of the girl already?
Well, yeah, because she's been drinking too much. and that's the thing. She's like, why is she got pissed off because everybody was bitching at her for drinking too much? Well, apparently she broke her leg on stage from being blasted. And they're like, hey, we all like the party, but, you know, you can't be partying before the show. You need to party after the show, you know?
Yeah.
And that was the big problem.
Know the rules. Know the rules.
Yeah.
What you want when we're not on stage? I don't give a fuck. When you're on stage, be professional.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's how the rules go. And I think they've cracked down on the drugs and the alcohol lately because they had Corey Smoot pass, and then Dave Brockie OD.
People like, so much. I mean, they're not that young anymore. Most of them. Like, you know, we can't keep this going.
Well, that's the way the band was designed from Dave Brockie's mouth, like years ago. It was someone dies, they're just going to replace them in the suit.
Yeah.
And it seems like what they're doing with the way it's worked out is it was if someone wants to leave the band, they're going to replace the person in the suit with someone of the same size.
Right.
And if someone dies, it seems like they're just replacing the character.
Nah.
They're like they retired Odorous, they retired Flatimus.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's not. I mean, at least it's one way to keep the band going forever and a day.
Yeah.
Makes me want to listen to some Guar now for some reason.
Oh, I always want to listen to Guar.
Huh?
I said I always listen to Guar no matter what, man.
Honestly, I haven't listened to him in a while.
Oh.
I've been on a classic sound, like listening to Who and stuff recently.
Yeah. Well, they're saying there's going to be a new album next year.
Really?
Yeah. This will be the first one with Blothar.
Actually, I've been listening to a lot of like more mod sound music,
Yeah.
You know, that time, early '60s.
Yeah.
It's just really good rock and roll. It's really good music. Really Beatles, really Who. They all have the same sound.
I've been listening to the last couple of days. I've been listening to the Electric Six. They're a newer band out of Detroit. Newer is in like 2000 something is when they started. Late 90s, early 2000s is when they first started.
Okay.
They are the ones who wrote that song "Gay Bar."
Don't know.
No. Okay. Well, the only reason is one of the songs off their first album is on that what is it called? It's some game, some racing game for Xbox. It's been played on the TV. I don't know how many times when I've been watching stuff. Forza 6.
Okay, Forza 6.
Yeah. Their song High Voltage has been on there, and I'm like, oh man, you know.
Okay.
I haven't listened to them in years, and they had like fucking 6 new albums out that I hadn't seen, and I'm like, holy shit.
What's their sound? I mean, they're from Detroit. Are they that old sound, or are they more of like that
They're listed like on iTunes. Their albums are listed between like rock and alternative.
Okay.
Where it's kind of like a glam rock sound almost.
Most glam rock. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not like a Stooges sound, are they?
A little bit like that with more electronic to it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd play some stuff, but I'm tired of dealing with the copyright notices. So
let's just kibosh that whole fucking thing.
After we go off the air, I'll play you something. But anybody else, just look up Electric Six. Look up Gay Bar. It's a great song.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. I can look up other things.
Yeah.
It's safer for us.
Gay Bar, I Buy the Drugs. Those are some of their good songs.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been listening to them. I've been listening to AC/DC a little bit here and there. You know, you get in the mood after you see a concert.
Yeah, but like I said, I've been like, like the Who, the Stooges.
Yeah.
I've been going like a lot of that early proto punk.
Yeah.
Like, core sound. Good rock. It's because I just trying to be. I just enjoy the music. That's like my new. Did you know there's a place in London right now? Well, not London, Birmingham. That it's a dance club that caters to Northern Soul. That's all they play.
Huh.
Is the old Northern Soul sound, which is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm like,
during our hiatus, I was meaning to talk to you about it, and it was just we never went back on the air, so it kind of just got swept into the past. But I was listening to the Lee Thompson Ska Orchestra.
Okay.
Lee Thompson being the bass player, I believe, for Madness.
Okay.
So basically, he put together a ska orchestra without like much for vocals, and it's just old school, just like roots reggae.
Okay.
Good stuff, man. They've
look
got
that
one
up?
album. They've got one album, and it's actually pretty good.
It's Lee Scott.
Lee Thompson Ska Orchestra.
Lee Thompson Scott.
Yeah.
Do that right now. Let me put that in my mix so I can see if I can find it.
Yeah.
Because I picked up Lee Byron not too long ago. He was
Okay.
like a very early. He did we actually did like the original song Jamaica Ska.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, so yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Let's see. So, make sure I put it in my list because if I don't do it now, I will fucking forget. And I'll be
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, God damn it. Do you ever listen to Imelda May?
I can't say that I have.
It's rockabilly, but it's actually good rockabilly.
Okay.
Yeah, you should check her out, and you'd
Okay.
enjoy her thoroughly. There it is. Yeah, The Benevolence of Sister Mary Ignatius.
Mm-hmm.
Add that to my list.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's Lee
it's
Thompson
it's
and I believe Mark Bedford are the only two members of Madness that are actually in the band.
Yeah.
And it's basically one of their side projects that they do when Suggs is doing his thing and they're not touring their tiny
Right,
little
what does
UK
Suggs do now?
tours.
What does Suggs do?
Suggs wrote a book. He did a one-man show in his off time between the newest album and what they've been up to lately.
Okay.
And then they do a lot of little tours around the UK, and that's about it.
Yeah, it's a shame they won't come to the U.S.
Yeah, and I think it's just the fact that they're all old.
Probably. Well, I mean,
You know.
yeah, you can say that, but I mean, the Who's still doing it. So I mean, you can't get, it's like, dude,
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah, well, but then again, I mean, you got to think about the Who's always been popular here in the U.S.
Yeah.
You know, AC/DC, they're all in their 60s at this point. Again, all popular here in the U.S., always have been. Madness had their spike of popularity in the early 90s, late 80s.
Right.
And then, I mean, you know, if they don't feel it's worth them coming to the U.S. and putting on the tour, because they're not going to make any money if they don't think they're, if, you know, they don't hit the big levels like other places, you know.
Right.
So, I mean, I get it. I wish they wouldn't. It wasn't that way, but I get it. You know, because you bring up the song like Our House or something like that, and people be like,
Yeah,
oh, I love
yeah.
that band. Oh,
Yeah.
do you know they have new albums as of the last year? Oh, dude, I thought they were gone in the 80s. You know, that's a one-hit wonder. Oh,
Oh.
you fucking asshole.
How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you?
How dare you, you cockbite.
Said good day, sir. I think it's great. I mean, I love that all that, you know, it's still nice to hear some of that stuff that just some people still doing their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if they're not popular over here still. I mean,
Yeah.
Like, it
I
caught me off-
appreciate that they're still releasing music, you know. That's great. You know.
Well, it's like when I came across Gary Newman again. I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit. And whoa, does Gary Newman sound totally different than he used to, and it's fantastic. And
Yeah.
completely different sound. Completely different sound.
Yeah.
So
The Damned are still making music, you know.
occasionally you'll catch a something from New York Dolls. I mean, come on.
Mhm.
It's like you can't wear that stuff anymore, man. That only works back in the 70s.
Fucking, what was it? What band was it? Oh, fucking Rose Tattoo.
Okay.
They have an album out as of 2008. I think there was something even newer.
Really?
Yeah.
That catches me off guard because I haven't heard anything from Rose Tattoo since like this, back I was
Like
oh,
78 or whatever it was.
Yeah, I haven't-
If my phone hadn't frozen, I could look it up. God damn it. What is it doing? Fucking. Yeah, so I got that Apple Music, so it's real easy to find a lot of stuff. I'll just type something in. I was thinking Rose Tattoo, they have half an album on there. I know that still existed, and
right.
yeah, it's still there. They're still going, man.
Yeah, it's great. Why did I do that twice? Ah, the hell with it. Let it just go.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Started downloading the thing. It looks like I downloaded it twice. That's all right. I'll cancel one of them. They'll be okay. Oh man. So yeah, that's about all it for me, man. I just been working a lot. I'm
Yeah.
doing 6 days a week right now. I haven't been doing shit.
Yeah.
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 My yard looks like crap. I need to mow it tomorrow. I was gonna
That's a
do it
good
today,
idea.
but it was still friggin' damp. I'm like, I'm not gonna try to go through the mud. Shredded. So how's that house looking for you? You guys been looking at houses still?
Yeah, we're still looking.
Yeah, they're there.
I need to get back to work. I need to get back to work. It would be great if I did.
Yeah, how's that going for you? Been fighting it?
Nothing's coming up, man.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah. So
Actually, my
something
brother-in-law
breaks.
just quit the mills. Oddly enough,
who did?
my brother-in-law
Oh yeah.
just quit working at the mills. He's only been there a couple of years. He went back to his old job. Couldn't take it.
Yeah. Well, they've been fighting a lot recently, and the problem is they want us to help them out and like support them and all that shit. The fucking fight they're putting up is to keep us out of the fucking mills.
Yeah.
They want the contractors out of the mills, which yeah, I get it supports it might support your work, but at the same time, they don't seem to understand that in their contract it says they get unlimited overtime when we're in there.
Yeah.
I mean, like a guy just like some random guy working at the mill. I don't know who, some dude. If he's bitching about overtime, the best thing that can happen to him is us showing up. He could
Yeah.
be there for 24 hours a day if he wants. But no, they don't. They'd rather keep us out, and that whole contract dispute is over them putting us on call, having like small crews of like fitters and iron workers and stuff on call to physically go out there at any time something happens that something's needed.
Okay.
But they think that that's going to reduce their production. That ain't going to do shit for them because all those guys that are out there already doing their maintenance, they're going to continue to do that.
Yeah. Well, and it makes sense to me. That makes sense to me because the idea is your millwrights and your electricians you have out there are there keeping the stuff running. If it breaks down, you have to pull them away from whatever stuff they're doing to keep it main running.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you guys come in, rebuild it, go away again, and then they just keep up on it. I mean, it's the general wear and tear is just how it works.
And it pisses me off because that's where the majority of my work's been for the past couple of years.
Yeah,
Has been the steel mills. And, it's just like with them fighting it, we're not in there. But
Right.
the thing is, man, it's going to be a golden day coming up pretty soon when everything fucking finally gets sorted out and everything starts fucking breaking down because of the maintenance that ain't getting done.
Right.
So.
No, like I said, I'm on your side on this. I mean, I worked in places where I wasn't a millwright or anything, but we had guys, pipe fitters, and guys come in like redoing the furnaces. Yeah,
Yeah.
bricklayer stuff like that. Fine, it's not my job.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
run the mill. My job is to make sure the mill stays running. If it's not running, I have nothing to do. Well, you want to come in this week and work labor? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Come in, make a couple extra bucks. Carry some bricks for you guys. That's cool.
Yeah.
You
Yeah. Because the thing
Yeah.
is, I don't want to sit in the pulpit all fucking day. That is
Yeah.
something I don't want.
Yeah. I did that for several years with running a pulpit. It's a very boring ass job.
Yeah.
I actually got sciatica from it. If you can believe
Oh, really?
it. All the years I've done, all the physical labor I've done, spending a year in a pulpit, I thought I got sciatica. I'm like, this is the most painful fuck this. Get me out of this pulpit.
Yeah. That's fun.
I like being on the floor. I like maintaining the mill running, doing stuff on the
Yeah.
not a mill hand so much, more of a like roll, keeping the rolls running and stuff, creating the parts. That's great. It's like working in the forging plant. I didn't mind doing that. If it did it by itself and I touched nothing, I'd lose my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
pushing buttons all day, making things run. It was boring as shit. That's a great old man job. Pulpit work is a great old man job. That's where you go when you can't keep up with everybody. Here, I'll just run the shit. Here, push the buttons, click a couple switches, let it go.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
All right, man. Well,
All right.
that was a good enough show. We don't have Travis. We'll get
Yeah.
him back maybe next week. He might be
Maybe.
fired. I don't know.
I don't
We
know,
haven't
maybe
decided that yet.
We don't know what happened to him.
Yeah. So I guess that's it for the week. We will talk to everyone next week. Thanks
Yeah.
for listening, Hank.
Thank you,
And
gentlemen.
thanks for listening, Chuck. And thanks for listening, Thomas Dolby.
Yeah, all right.
See you later.